So we're going to be bringing out our animal friends and teaching you guys about them as we're walking around with them. A lot of them you're able to pet. A couple of them you are not able to pet. So I just ask that we're bringing some out that we're really watching and listening on how and where we can pet the animals that are coming out. So with that being said, are you guys ready to see our first animal? Yeah! So we're going to bring them over here, and I'm going to show you guys how we're going to pet them. So this is Boomer. Everyone say hi to Boomer. Hi, Boomer. So he is a baby wallaby, similar to a kangaroo. When he comes around, we're going to pet him right here back by his ears, the back of his head. So he is still very young. He's still a baby. So he may not stay still the entire time for you guys, but we'll try to make sure that everyone gets a chance to pet. If you're not able to pet him and he does get wiggly, we are going to have some animals.
No, I got to say hi.
Finish because we set them in a pen for you guys, so you'll get a chance to pet them as well. So wallabies are very similar to kangaroos. One of the biggest differences is their size. So kangaroos get about as tall as me. Wallabies get about 3 to 4 feet tall. They get a lot smaller in size. What are both of those guys really good at doing? Jumping. Jumping, yes, right? So jumping and running. They're really fast, right? So to be able to do both of those things, what on our body has to be really strong? Our legs, right? So our legs have to be really strong to be good jumpers and to be fast runners. So these guys have very, very powerful back legs. He was also about this big when he was born. Who likes jelly beans? Raise your hand if you like jelly beans.
Yeah, I like jelly.
Yeah, so he was about the size of a jelly bean when he was very first born. So very, very small. Then he spent time inside of mom's pouch. That's why we carry him in that bag that he's in, because her pouch and that bag are very similar. So that's where he feels the most comfortable is being carried and traveling inside of that bag. So that's why we travel that way with him. So he's only about 7 or 8 months old. So like I said, he's going to get a lot bigger. He'll get about 3.5 to 4 feet tall when he's full grown. So he's just a little guy still. He's still very, very small. So we're going to let him continue to make his way around as we start to get our next critter here started for you.
Oh, it's the happy snake. It's that very happy snake.
And then I just give him the tail end. So if you want to walk up, I'll show them how to do it. So this is corn plate. As corn plate
Whoa,
comes around, we're going
that's a cool spider.
like this and pet this snake. We don't want to grab and squeeze as we're coming around. So we'll go ahead and start walking around with corn plate.
That is a cool spider.
2 fingers and up towards his head.
Snake.
Don't want to touch
Raise your hand if you guys don't like snakes. Raise your hand if you don't like snakes. Yeah, some people say they don't like snakes. A lot of reasons, or a lot of people
I
say
think that is a
it's because they
crab
seem
spider.
slimy and gross. So
I think it's a crab spider.
like this. Give me a thumbs up.
You would know better than that.
There are a ton of different types of spiders.
Is
Yeah,
your
I'm sure.
fingernail slimy and gross? No, it's not, right? So your fingernail and that snake and all snakes are made up of the exact same
There's a
thing.
raccoon in there.
So he is going to feel
He's
just
so
like your
happy.
fingernails. The big difference is your hands are a lot warmer than
He
his.
was saying
That's
hi to
why
me.
he feels that slimy sensation. It's
The
because
little
his
raccoon.
body is colder than our
He was
hands.
saying hi to me.
It's the same thing. Now, as he's making his way around, if you look closely, you may end
He's
up
so
seeing
cute.
without his tongue. Everybody stick your tongue out for me like this. Everybody stick your tongue out. Like that. Can we smell with our tongue? No, what do we use to smell? Our nose.
Yeah, that's a crab spider.
When he's sticking his tongue out at you, he is actually smelling you guys. He's smelling what's
I heard that
happening
crab
around
spiders
him.
are supposed
What do
to
you
be
think
like
he's smelling for?
this.
I like your
Food,
shirt.
right?
Crab spiders are supposed to be like
Yeah,
this
what
big.
kind of food he eats is a mouse, right? So do these
Really?
guys
It does look
No,
kind of like
they swallow it. Yeah, they swallow it whole. So
They call it a
have
crab
really
because
special
they
mouth
look
that
like a
allows us
crab.
to be able to do that. We're gonna do it
It's called a
together.
crab
I want
spider
everybody to
because
make me a mouth.
their body is the shape of a crab.
And then make a mouth.
I'm just gonna get it off of this.
So when we chew our food, we eat our food.
But this
we chew like this,
is
right?
one of the
So,
top 10 most biggest spiders.
They eat their food. They open
doesn't
their
look
mouth like
big.
this, and then they open it like this. So that allows them to be able to swallow it into the hole. So that's how they would eat their food. Now if we as people could do the same thing, if we could eat our food like a snake, that would mean that we could swallow something like a watermelon whole. That's what it would look like if we could do the same thing. So, what's that? How old is the snake? That's a great
All
question.
animals like
She asked
me.
how old the snake is. So we're not 100% sure because he was donated to us. We don't know his story entirely, but we believe he's about 8 to 10 years old. So, and they can live over 20 years, so they can live for quite a while, depending on your snake. So the other really cool thing about these guys is as they're growing, so as we grow and as we get bigger in our lives, do we wear the same clothes? No, we don't, right? So as we get bigger, we get new clothes. He does the same
All the
thing
critters
with his skin.
here in the
So as he
world
gets bigger,
loves
he actually sheds off his skin. So every time he
because
grows,
I am
and
kind
every time
to
he
the
gets
wilderness.
bigger, he's actually shedding off his skin. So he does that at least once a month throughout his entire life. It means he's just growing. He's getting bigger. All right, so we're going to let him finish walking around. We're going to go ahead and start getting our next animal out. I'll grab your question in 1 second. So our next animal, we are not going to pet now. We're going to walk with her now.
Oh,
And she will be
it's
out
a Finnegan
after
fox.
to be allowed to be pet
Oh,
after.
look,
Do you have a question?
Look at that.
Yeah, like what?
Oh,
So he asked if snakes can choke.
that is just
And
so. That is a really cute Finnegan fox.
They're built to be able to eat that way. So
I know,
don't think that they
and
would choke on their food.
I can name any type of critter that's out there.
You can.
I know all types of critters.
Right now is our little baby desert fox. So that's Tori. Everyone say hi to Tori.
Hi.
So Tori is what we call a fennec fox. So she's a desert fox. So when she's full grown, she's only going to get about 3 to 4 pounds.
Looks like I'm going to be able to pet that really happy snake.
Looks like it.
So right now she's still a baby.
Yes, I
She's
like
just a little
snakes.
over a month old. So she's going to get a little bit bigger. But like I said, she's not going to get super big. She's going to get about 3 to 4 pounds. So these guys live in the desert, which is why she's colored the way she is. That helps her stay hidden and helps her stay camouflaged. So she doesn't have to worry about other animals that might try to hurt her.
Oh, here she comes.
Live out in the sand of the desert. Well, when it's really hot and sunny and that sun is beating on the sand, it makes the sand really hot. So she has fuzzy bottoms of her feet that she has so that her feet don't get burned on the hot sand. So that helps protect her feet. She also has really big ears compared to the size of the rest of her. Do you think she has really good hearing? Yes. Yeah, she has great hearing. She can actually hear animals that she would be trying to hunt. She can hear them underground from a far, from up to about a half mile away. So she has really good hearing. Those ears also help her to stay nice and cool as well. In the desert, it can get really hot. These guys are only awake at nighttime when it's cooler, but those ears actually help cool them off as well. So an animal that has deep ears actually uses those ears to cool off.
All animals like me.
Really important.
Whoa.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and let
I am
Tori go
an
back.
animal
Let's say
lover.
goodbye to Tori. And
Bye,
let's go to
Dory.
our next friend here.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like
I just noticed that there was a turtle in there.
Turtle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a turtle. It's a turtle.
All right.
I think that's a snapping turtle.
Mr. Pig is our tortoise, and when he comes around, we are going to put him right here on his shell.
I don't remember what type of turtle he was, but
Just his shell as he comes
he was
around.
some big
So
type of
nice and
turtle
gently,
that
of course, because he
Yeah.
can feel
Oh, he's gonna show.
everything.
has like that
Right
huge
on top of the
shell
shell.
on him and has sharp claws.
You can still feel
Right on
that.
the
It's
shell,
still
right there.
sensitive to a certain degree.
But the shell is very hard. So like all turtles, his shell is to help him protect himself.
He tucks his whole body inside of that shell. And that's how he keeps safe. So he tucks his legs, his tail, his face, everything goes inside of his shell. And that's how he keeps himself nice and safe. So he can't ever leave that shell.
So that turtle is just like any other turtle that's out there.
So when he was first born,
In the world.
he was about the size of a golf ball. Probably about that big.
But small turtles don't have shell claws.
It's just like us and our bones. When we get too big, we don't get new bones, right?
But the turtles that are bigger,
So the same thing
such
as
as
these guys,
big turtles,
their shell
like
grows
snapping
with them,
turtles,
just like our
or
bones grow with us. So he's only gonna have one shell his whole life. Now, can we
alligator
hurt one of our
turtles or
bones?
something like that.
Yeah,
They have
absolutely,
claws.
right? So you think he can hurt himself?
But just like any other turtle, they hide under the shell and keep and have the shell to protect
So it's
themselves.
really important for him that he also keeps that nice and protected, nice and safe.
So that's how a turtle protects itself,
Because that's the way that he stays.
and that's the turtle
Now,
bite.
are these guys known for being super fast or super slow?
Another
Right?
he can
What do
also
you think
be
on his body makes him
tortoises.
slow?
Yeah, I've seen a tortoise.
Wow, his shell, right? So having that big heavy shell, it's like running around with a backpack on. He can't run as fast if we have that on. So he can't run as fast by having that shell. But that's okay because he doesn't run from things that scare him. He hides from them instead. So it's okay that he's not very fast. All right, so we're gonna keep the tortoise going around, and we're gonna get out our next friend for you guys. So this is one that we're not going to pet, so we're just gonna walk through with him.
Oh,
So this is Rocco. Everyone say hi to Rocco.
hi, little guy.
Rocco is what we
Look at him
call
eating. Look how hungry he is.
a So a koaladi is a version of a raccoon. So we have raccoons around here. Raise your hand if you've seen one before. You've seen one running around? You guys have seen a raccoon? So these guys are South America's raccoons. So if we have them running around here, they have these guys down there. So they're very, very common around there. Now he looks kind of like a bunch of different animals squashed together. So his tail looks kind of like a raccoon. His ears look kind of like a teddy bear. He has teddy bear type ears. His nose kind of looks like an anteater. So he's got an anteater type nose. So what do you think he likes to eat?
What does he eat?
We talked about anteater type nose. What do you think? Ants.
Ants.
Or bugs, right? So he loves to eat bugs and insects. So he uses his long claws on his front feet and that really long nose to stick and dig into the dirt. And that's how he finds bugs and insects. So he eats a lot of those and he eats a lot of fruits and veggies as well. Those are his favorite things. And he also likes, what is he eating? Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops, right?
You like Fruit Loops?
Raise your hand if you like Fruit Loops. Yeah, so part of the reason that we give him Fruit Loops is because those are his favorite treats to come out here. So we like to give our animals special treats and make sure that they enjoy coming out here because it's really important that they have a good time as well as you guys. We never force one of our animals to come out or do this sort of thing because we never want to.
All animals like to eat.
Right?
I've noticed. They all like
Yes. I am kind to the wilderness.
What's your favorite animal?
So we're gonna go ahead and let Rocco head back.
I like
Everyone say
dogs.
goodbye to Rocco.
Good night, Raggo.
Rocco.
Good job.
What do you think it's gonna be?
Oh, look at that. It's
Alright.
Oh, bearded
This is
dragon.
our next friend. This is Henry.
My cousin has a
Henry is
pet bearded dragon.
We're gonna pet him on his back like that when he
You ready?
comes around.
Yeah.
So
Oh, he's starting to show it.
super soft and fluffy like some of our animals.
So yeah,
He is actually really rough.
My
And
cousin has
feels more like
a
sand
beard.
or sandpaper.
My cousin has
He
one.
needs to be able to blend into where he lives. So these guys come from
They're actually really nice
They live out in the desert out there.
Siamese cats. Yes.
you like the bearded
Because
dragon?
in Choo Choo, I've seen a Siamese mom
So those two things help him
say
stay
hi
safe where he
to a
is.
little bearded
So
dragon.
he's called a bearded dragon. Where do we normally have a beard if we have a beard? Right here, right on our face. So you'll notice as he's coming around, he has what looks like a beard on his face. But it's made up of spikes. He's got a beard of spikes. They're not very sharp, they're not hard, they're not meant to hurt you. But those spikes, when he gets scared, what he'll do is he'll puff his chin out. And he'll turn it black, kind of like the color of my shirt. And that's meant to try to scare off another animal. If that doesn't work, he starts doing push-ups.
That's how a bearded dragon protects itself. Some bearded dragons can be very aggressive.
He might start bobbing his head up and down. All of these things are just things that make him look big and scary. So if that doesn't work, his last line of defense is to run away. He'll run away from something that's scary to him. So, being that he lives in the desert, do you think there's a lot of food out there for him? No, there's not.
Hi, little tortoise.
It's hard to find. So these guys are built with a really large stomach. That stomach actually helps them when food is hard to find. They can eat a lot of food at one time so that they don't have to eat for a while. So that helps them survive when there's not a lot of food. Same with water. There's not a lot of water in the desert for them. So what do we use to drink water on our face? What do we have? Our mouth, right? So he actually uses his entire body to help him eat or help him drink water. So instead of just drinking with his mouth like we do, he can actually absorb water into his entire body. So that way when it's hard to find and there's not a lot of water in the desert, he's able to get as much of it as he possibly can. So we're going to go ahead and kind of grab with him. I am going to grab our next friend here for you.
Here we go.
What do you think it is? Oh, I don't think
Oh, it's a skunk. It's a skunk. It's so pretty.
Is that a skunk?
Skunks are so pretty.
No, I think that's a skunk.
But skunks are normally black and white. Just like the color of a
This little girl coming
bicolor
around,
cat.
this is Punky. Punky is our skunk.
Hi.
So she's actually
Put her on the back.
Is it gonna
she can put her right on her back. She's not going to spray you guys. She does not have the ability at all to spray.
It's
So
not gonna spray.
why do they spray? What does the skunk spray you for? They spray bad guys, right? They spray
Bad smell.
right?
Florida bear, terrifying.
Horse skunk, sorry.
Florida.
I know all about animals.
Are you gonna tell her about animals?
Uh-huh.
But believe it or not, a skunk not want to spray you. It's one of the last things that they want to do to you. The reason is they can run out of that liquid that they spray you with. That really
Morning is Tuesday.
They can run out of it, so they'd rather scare you away from it. So they're going to do the warning sign just like our Fury Dragon did to try to scare you away. So the first thing that a skunk is going to do if they're scared is they're going to hiss at you. Can you guys all hiss together like a skunk? Yeah, good job.
It's usually not how a cat hisses, but yeah.
Stop their feet at you. Can you guys stop your feet?
They also hiss.
Good job. So they're gonna hiss at you. They're gonna stop their feet at you, and then they might do a handstand as well. Raise your hand if you could do a handstand.
Oh, I can do that. I've been doing those in the dance.
The last thing that a skunk is gonna do.
Yeah, I've done handstands at dances.
And if you see that, you should probably.
But actually, skunks are really good friends with cats.
So we think of skunks and we think city.
Skunks like to be with cats more than dogs.
So raise your hand if you guys like bugs. Raise your hand if you like bugs.
Oh, we don't like that.
Yeah, I like to be nice. I like
So what do you think
care
that
for
skunks like to eat? Bugs, right? So they eat so many bugs and insects that they actually
I can
help
also
keep
learn
us
about bugs.
away from us and our yards and our houses. So they're really good to have as long as you give them their space. Because
So I
they
know
also
all about the wilderness.
Well, what time is it outside when you normally see these guys running around? Nighttime.
So I could be a scientist.
And does anyone know the word that we use for our nighttime animals? Nocturnal. Very good. Nocturnal. So these guys are what we call nocturnal. So that means that they're awake at nighttime when we're sleeping, and then they sleep through the day while
It's
they're
like all the
awake.
animals are
So
so
that's part of the reason
happy.
why they're colored the way they are. Punky's a little different. She's a little bit different color than the ones we find out in the wild. So typically the ones we see around here are black and white. Well, they're black because they're awake at nighttime, and that helps them stay camouflaged and helps them stay hidden and safe.
Wow. Animals.
All right, so we're gonna let Punky keep running around. I'm gonna get our next critter out here for you.
Oh, is that the pig? Or no, that's not the pig. Pig's over there.
Ooh, my friend Emma has a pet hedgehog.
So it's really important that we listen.
I just happen to know a friend that has a hedgehog.
That's so cool.
Stay quiet for a second. I just want to make sure that everyone knows how
Her
we
name
protect
is
our
Kira.
hedgehog friends. And if you forget when she makes her way around, that doesn't
Oh no,
help you
her name is
decide how to
Kayla.
pet her.
Right by now.
Perfect. Thank you. I just want to make sure everyone knows
Emma's
how we
pet
pet
hedgehog
our
is named
when we're coming around. We're going to use
Kayla.
one finger, and we're going to pet just from her head towards her tail. You don't want to go the other way because then you're going against
No, we don't
her
want to
spike.
get spiked.
You just want to pet her nicely so that we can feel what the spikes feel like. So obviously these
I'm actually in love with hedgehogs.
You're in love with hedgehogs.
Yes, I love hedgehogs.
Well, soon you'll be petting one, so that's exciting.
I've actually pet one before.
Yeah, but
Because
you're about to be petting
my
one.
friend Emma
So his
let me
spikes
pet
help keep
her.
Tango the hedgehog
Yeah, so
safe.
I pet.
So just
I've
like
petted a
our tortoise,
hedgehog
when he got
before.
scared, he would tuck everything inside of his shell. So the hedgehog does the same thing, but he puts stuff inside of her shell. She makes a big tight ball and will tuck her head and her feet and everything inside. So that all that's sticking out is a bunch of spikes. So that's a really good way to keep her safe because most animals won't touch her.
Hedgehogs
or bother her
and
because she's
porcupines
tucked in all those spikes. It's a
has
really
spikes.
good way to stay safe. Now a lot of people think that porcupines and hedgehogs can actually shoot their quills. They cannot
Porcupines?
do that. So those are
Porcupines can,
They're
hedgehogs
not
can't.
going anywhere.
the porcupine spikes are more dangerous than a hedgehog spike.
Right, they're poisonous, right?
Yes. That's why you never, ever want to touch a porcupine or the porcupine's
Otherwise, they
spines.
don't shoot them off
Yeah,
at you.
that makes
They
sense.
just poke their animal, or the animal is trying to hurt them.
Hedgehogs are the most
So, one of the reasons when we usually first take her out, she
affectionate ones
curl
to
up inside of that ball.
pet.
And the
Because
reason is because she's one of
Hedgehogs
our
likes
turtle
to be
friends. So we remember
alone.
what that means she was doing during the day.
but loves to be with others.
Right? So if she's
They like to be
sleeping
alone,
during
but
the
they love to be
day,
with others.
when
Yeah,
we go to sleep,
hedgehogs are
can we
normally
see anything?
fast,
Our eyes open or closed?
but they love to be with
Closed, right?
others.
So what do we do to our house before we go to bed to keep us safe?
So hedgehogs are very
Turn
mellow.
out the lights. What do we do to the front door?
Nice.
We lock it, right? So those are our ways of keeping us safe when we go to bed at night. So what a hedgehog does, because they have the same thing, they have to keep themselves safe when they go to bed at night. So what they do is they go to sleep curled up inside of that ball. That way if anything comes up to them while they're sleeping, they already have all their spikes sticking out. So they already have a great way to keep themselves nice and safe.
Oh yeah,
So that's how they
hedgehogs
protect
sleep
themselves. It's
when
really important that she has soft hair. on her
hedgehogs
belly.
can sleep
So
when
you'll
they are
see when
curled
she
up,
comes around, she's got that nice soft hair on her belly. Because if she had
just
spikes
like
on her
how
belly
an
and she
armadillo
curls
would do.
inside of herself, she'd
Because
poke herself,
armadillos also sleep
probably,
curled up in a
right?
ball.
So she has to have that nice soft fuzzy belly. So that when she curls up inside, she doesn't actually poke herself. That way she can stay safe without hurting herself in the process. So that's as big as they get. So Tango is a couple years old, already full grown. They don't get any bigger than what he is right there. So I'm gonna let her finish up with the hedgehog. I have one last critter that we're gonna bring out for you. And then we have a couple pens set up here that you guys are welcome to come up to and get a chance to pet any of the animals. We'll also have the fox up there because I know we didn't get to pet her earlier. So we're gonna have a few animals out there for you guys to be able to pet. So let me just grab the next critter here.
Try to put it back in the cage.
Oh, it's a duck. Oh, look at that. Oh, you
I think it's another skunk.
I feel like it's a duck or something.
Oh, it's a duck. Is it Donald? That looks like one of the original ducks. That is the original duck.
The original duck?
Yes,
What does that mean, the original duck?
that duck is what it.
Wilma, everyone
what
say
you
hi
think
to
of when you
Wilma.
A duck.
I'm gonna bring Wilma over here. So Wilma is our duck. So we're not gonna pet Wilma right now, but she is gonna go into one of the pens behind
Ducks
us.
are beautiful.
You guys are more than welcome to come up and
She's
pet
one.
her. So she is a duck. She is what we call a peacock. So she is one of our animals that what ducks like to do.
On Friday, I saw a baby duckling.
No way.
And he,
Yes, I saw a baby duckling.
Was it yellow?
these guys are built to be really good swimmers.
It was, and there was a mama duck.
Before we go jumping, a swimsuit, right?
So I saw a duck family.
Are kind of like a swimsuit.
Yeah, I saw the mama duck and the baby duckling, and they seem, and they actually like me.
They do?
So
Yes.
they're like a built-in swimsuit. Now, what
Ducks
might we
likes
put
me
on our
too.
feet to make us go fast? Flippers, right? So flippers are kind of like her wet feet. I don't know if she has any down there. So she's got wet feet that help her to be able to swim really well. So those are important for her. Now, living in the water, most of her food is something that's floating on top of the water, whether it be bugs or
And
whether
this
it be
pet
something that
Kayla.
fell from a tree. So she has a really flat beak so that she can skim the water, so that she can eat her food. So that's why their beak is shaped the way it is.
A hedgehog.
A lot of our animals come
I've
from
petted
a
a
variety of
hedgehog
different
before.
places.
Really?
Some of them
Was
were
it that
raised in
small?
different
Or
zoos.
was it bigger?
Some of them
It
were
was
donated
small.
that people had as pets.
But it was brown.
And some of them are rescues that wouldn't
The
do
back
out
of the
in wild
hedgehog was
and
brown.
injury. So Wilma is one of those rescues. Her eye that is facing.
So yeah, my friend Emma has a pet hedgehog.
I knew. I was like, there's no way.
I have two relatives.
Out in the wild or in any other
There's
situation.
two
so she can't
people I
see
know
anything
that
on her
has a
right side. So that's why we have her and we're taking care of her. But so some of our animals come from situations like that.
So, yeah.
Where they're just rescue animals.
One of my relatives has a
These
pet.
guys, like I said, they are built to be really awesome swimmers. They actually can be very skillful.
One of them is a relative, and another one is my friend.
So these guys can be really loud. They make lots of noise.
Emma's my friend, and
Like a lot of different
I got my cousin
They
Kaden.
don't talk like obviously parrots do, and they don't whistle and make sounds.
They both have hedgehogs?
No,
But they are very vocal and they are very
my
loud.
cousin has a bearded
So
dragon.
we're gonna set her up in the pen. We have a little pig up there. We also have our rabbit and our guinea pigs. And like I said, we're gonna take out
They also
our
have
So if you guys want to come up and
baby goats,
pet
does.
anything that we have inside of the pen.
You ready to pet some animals?
I want to thank you guys so much for letting me share our animals with you and teach you guys a little bit. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your weekend. Yeah, so thank you guys so much.